Hello, elementary artist. It's Miss Sepola here, coming to you from her home office and studio. And we are in week 5 of remote online learning. So this is your 5th week. So this is our 5th art lesson. And this week, we're just going to be working on filling in your Paul Klee drawings. So your shape drawings, either the cat, I had a draw along Paul Klee cat video, or a create your own drawing, which could look like anything so long as you use shapes to create it. So today we're going to give you some tips and tricks for using markers as your coloring tool on these. How to keep our markers working for a long time, how to store them so we can find them easily and have all of our colors when we go to use markers, and then how to have good craftsmanship when we're using our markers. So just some tips on how to actually color with the markers so that you end up with something where we can tell you did your very best and it's high quality work. So there's 2 different videos after this one. And they're both talking about how to use your markers and how to color in using markers. But one is specific for the cat, and one is specifically if you chose your own. If you're in a house where somebody drew a cat and somebody else drew their own, you could watch either video. It's really just about how to use our markers nice and neatly and keep them nice, and how to store them, and to make sure we have a messy mat underneath anytime we're using markers so we don't get marker on our table or the floor or where we're working. So that's what we're going to be doing this week. If you ever miss a week and it's like today's part 2 of a project. Last week we learned about Paul Klee and I did a draw along video of a cat, or I talked about how you could use shapes to create a picture. Last week was the drawing week, and today and learn about the artist. And today is learn tips and tricks for using markers and then coloring in those pictures. Whatever we're doing in the current week, so this week, week 5, is in your learner folder and the go folder, which you know because you've already found the video if you're watching it. But if you missed last week or you didn't get a chance to do it and now maybe you have time to do it, it is available in the red folder. So still in the orange learner folder, but instead of the green go folder inside of there, it's in the red folder. So I just move it from green to red. So if you were able to get your work done last week, then you just need to pay attention to what's in the green folder. But I've had some questions. Oh no, I missed last week. What were we supposed to do? Because maybe you're lost because we're in week 2 of something and you don't know what happened in week 1 or part 1 of a project. So if you ever miss something, it's in the red folder, under learner folder, orange folder, then red folder. Okay, that should be at the bottom. So it's green, then yellow, then red. So that's just a helpful tip for any time that we have a project going week to week. Next week, we're going to talk about the seasons and how artists are inspired by the seasons. So you'll be thinking about, what season did we just enter into last week? We just changed seasons. Do you know what season it is now? All right. I can't wait to see your artwork you make this week.